Here's the second part of my American Idol book thing. What was the best part on being American Idol? Getting to make music every day, making new friends. What was the worst part about being on American Idol? Being away from my family and my car. Who was or is your best friend on the show? David Cook and Michael Johns and Amanda Overmyer. Sorry, I have 3. Sheesh. Who are your musical influences? Hart, Fleetwood Mac, Lynyrd Skynyrd, U2, Annie Lennox, and The Pretenders. Who is your American Idol and why? Carrie Underwood. I believe she is the best singer to ever be on the show. She is a lovely person and a great role model for the kids that watch the show. What was the biggest Hollywood moment you had while on American Idol? Singing in the Kodak Theater for Idols Gives Back and meeting Mariah Carey at the Beverly Hills Hotel. What was your most embarrassing moment on the show? Losing my shoe during dress rehearsal for Idol Gives Back. What did you miss back from home? My husband and my doggies. What would you like to do in the rest of your life now that Idol is over? Sing all day, every day, and live a full, wonderful life with my husband. I want a little 2-bedroom house and a few kids. I want to travel around the world. What 3 things will you have on tour with you? Hairdryer, phone, my new friends I had made on the show. Here is the group picture. Ooh. All of them. Christy Lee Cook. What was the best part on being on American Idol? Being able to sing and meeting wonderful people along the way, going on tour and making new friends. What was the worst part about being on American Idol? Getting sick. For the first 3 weeks, I couldn't recover well enough to perform my best. Who or was your best friend on the show? Brooke White. Who are your musical influences? Faith Hill, Shania Twain, Martina Bride. Who is your favorite American Idol and why? Carrie Underwood. She is a small-town girl with a great voice, good personality, very sweet. What was the biggest Hollywood moment you had while on American Idol? While I made it through to each round, keep getting better and better. What was your most embarrassing moment on the show? It's very embarrassing when my voice cracks. When I'm sick, it's embarrassing, or when I mess up dancing in the group medley. What did or do you miss back from back home? My friends, family, and horses, and my dogs. What would you like to do with the rest of your life now that Idol is over? Be a successful county singer and retire in Wyoming. What 3 things will you have on tour with you? My photo albums, Bible, and stuffed animals. Michael Johns. What was the best part on being an American Idol? Making new friends and working with legendary musicians week after week. What was the worst part about being on American Idol? No sleep. Who was or is your best friend on the show? Luke Menard, David Cook, Carly Smithson, J.C. Yeager. Can't name just one. Who are your musical influences? The Beatles, The Stones, Otis, Sam Cooke, Queen, Led Zeppelin, INXS. Who is your American Idol and why? My wife. She is amazing and beautiful. What was the biggest Hollywood moment you had while on American Idol? Singing Bohemian Rhapsody. What was your most embarrassing moment on the show? When Paula thought I was wearing in-ears. What did or do you miss most from back home? TV with my wife and tennis. What would you like to do with the rest of your life now that Idol is over? Make music, tour, and see the world. What 3 things will you have on tour with you? My runners, my tennis racket, and my favorite drink. Here's Ramiel. What was the best part on being on American Idol? For me, the best part on being in America was everything. I loved every moment from standing in front of the judges for the first time till the very moment I got eliminated. I was just happy I remembered every second and some of that package they play when you get voted off. I loved all the people I met, and I'm just excited that the next best parts will be this tour. What was the worst on being on American Idol? The worst thing would probably have to be waking up early and grabbing whatever you can get on the run for breakfast. Who was or is your best friend on the show? My best friends on the show would have to be Danny Noriega, of course, Katie Malloy, Elena Whittaker, and Colton Berry. Who are your musical influences? My musical influence would have to be Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Lena Mislocha, Regine Velasquez, Music Soul Child, India Arie, Imogen Heap, Bread, Bee Gees, Aretha Franklin, Feist, and Brian McKnight. Who is your American Idol and why? My American Idol is Jennifer Hudson because even though she didn't place first, she made well for herself with Dreamgirls, putting singing and acting together. What was the biggest Hollywood moment you had while on American Idol? My biggest moment was when Simon told me the song I had sung was probably one of the best I'd done all day. Okay, what was the most embarrassing moment on the show? The most embarrassing moment on the show would probably be before I had to perform one of the shows. One of my earrings had fallen out. I had David Cook looking for him to see for about 10 seconds before I had to sing. And right when I got off stage, it was on some random place on the floor. Long story short, I had to cover one ear because I only had one earring in. Ha ha. What did or did you miss back home? What I miss most from back home is my boring life sometimes, just sitting on the couch with my puppy watching Animal Planet, lol. But this life is not bad at all. What would you like to do with the rest of your life now that Idol is over? I would love to pursue what Idol had started for me and do as my idol did. I would love to put acting and singing together, doing the poster. I really want to do something with Disney Channel. What 3 things will you have on tour with you? 3 things I will have on tour with me: my phone, laptop, and eyeliner. Pictures galore from back home. And now, Shakizi. What was the best part of being on American Idol? Getting the opportunity to work with professionals and seeing my songs come to life. What was the worst part about being on American Idol? Wednesdays. Who was or is your best friend on the show? David Hernandez. Who are your musical influences? Stevie Wonder, John Legend, Sam and Dave, Sam Cooke, all people that display respect for music. Who is your American Idol and why? Clay Aiken. His voice was amazing. What was the biggest Hollywood moment you had while on American Idol? Getting praise from all 3 judges. That was incredible. What was your most embarrassing moment on the show when my mic pack fell off in the middle of a group song? What did or do you miss most from back home? My friends and family. What would you like to do with the rest of your life now that Idol is over? Make music till I die. What 3 things will you have on tour with you? My Bible, my MacBook Pro, and a humidifier. Oh, and my shoes. That's 4. Shakizi. And then here are some really cool pictures of the idols. Jason Castro, the mic, David Archuleta, shoes, Saisha, David Cook, Michael Johns, Brooke White, and then that's Ramiel and I don't know who. And then Saisha, Brooke White, piano, David Cook, Archuleta, Saisha, Jason, Christy, Carly, and then Shakizi and Carly again. And then here are some of the messages. And then just people they thanked. Then Guitar Hero World Tour coming soon.